You remember you had said when we did our last Faith No More song that Mike Patton was not the original.
Yes.
Turns out the Trash Talker said there was actually a few lead singers before Mike Patton, and Courtney Love happened to be one.
Yeah. Apparently they didn't do much, but she was originally the lead singer.
Trash Talkers Tribe members, please tell us a Faith No More song with Courtney Love to check out.
Yeah, did they record something? Tell us, I think they were saying that they didn't really get to that point, but if there is, we need to hear that.
Please.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on Rappers React. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke and Tribe.
What up?
I've got some trivia for you and you guys out there.
Yeah, for them, mostly not me.
Yeah, usually I'm trying to go for the tribe on this one. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for some tough ones? Let's see if anybody get these. All right. Which legendary progressive rock band released the album Drama in 1980 featuring Trevor Horn and Jeff Downs from the Bugles?
Oh, Lord. I feel like this is one they're going to get immediately.
Tribe members?
I'm not.
Tribe members, curious if you guys get this. Which legendary progressive rock band released the album Drama in 1980 featuring Trevor Horn and Jeff Downs from the Bugles? Curious if anybody gets these.
Progressive rock. Oh, man.
In 1980.
1980.
Name of the album was called Drama. And it's not live, 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 right, live.
Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Right, live.
Not that one.
I'm going to say yes.
You were correct, my friend.
Really?
You were correct. It was yes. You were correct.
Awesome.
All right, how about this one? What 1980 album by Rush marked a shift toward more synthesizer-driven sound featuring tracks like Tom Sawyer and Limelight? Two songs that we have actually...
Yeah, we have. But I don't remember what album those were on.
So what 1981 album by Rush marked a shift toward more synthesizer-driven sound featuring tracks like Tom Sawyer and Limelight?
Oh, Lord. What was that album called? Is there multiple choice?
There is not multiple choice. Come on, Tribe. Y'all know we in the live chat with y'all. Let's see what y'all got today.
The album wasn't called Subdivisions, was it? Or it was just a track off of one of the albums? Dude, I do not remember. I'll probably recognize it when I see it. I mean, it obviously wasn't 2112 or... I don't know. I might need a clue or something.
I guess I just got to give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Moving Pictures.
Moving Pictures.
That does not sound familiar to me at all.
I think I've heard it, but yeah, did not remember it.
It doesn't sound familiar to me at all. If it is in the comments, it's very rare. All right, but let's see if you guys get that. So curious to see how many Trash Talkers are getting these. All right. Which band was formed in 1981 by ex-members of Yes, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and the Bugles? I guess you guys would call this a supergroup.
Yeah,
that's 5
progressive
bands.
Supergroup.
Yes, which band was formed in 1981 by ex-members of Yes, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and the Bugles?
Is it one that we've covered?
I think we have covered one of their
Really?
songs. If we didn't cover it, we definitely talk about it.
Yeah. But it was a progressive band, obviously, with all these progressive members, right?
I mean,
switch up and go pop or something?
That'd be crazy if they just went to a totally different
In
genre.
1981, they could have went new wave or something.
God dang. Curious of what you guys are thinking, but I want to see what you got.
Oh, I have not a clue right offhand.
Just throw me a band.
I can't even... if I just throw something, it's going to be absolutely wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
Flock of Seagulls.
Incorrect.
I knew that was wrong.
You ready?
Was it? Yeah.
Asia.
Oh, Asia. We
Right.
did cover an Asia song.
I think we did. If we did,
Did we not know that was a supergroup when we did it?
I think Yes and King Crimson. I don't know about Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and the Bugles, but yet I remember the Trash Talkers telling us something about Yes and King Crimson, which came from Asia.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at the comments on that.
Hell, I want to go back and look and see what song we did by Asia now. Do you remember?
Yeah, not right offhand.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's see if I can get you to guess the title of this one. The Tribe has voted, and the Tribe has voted on. All right, me and
You.
You may believe, but you don't.
No.
Hey, it's spelled differently, but I'm just gonna say it just to get you to get it right. Hey, that's not mine. That is
Yours.
all right. Take the S off.
Your.
All right, left and.
Right. Oh, you know you're right.
You got it, my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get that is for these videos. It comes directly from you right down in the comment section. And today, it's Tuesday, and we are live with the Tribe.
We are live with the Tribe, and the Tribe has voted. And today, the Tribe has voted on something interesting. Again, guys, go cast your vote on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. Link is down in the description, and your vote could matter on what we do next Tuesday on Live with the Tribe. But now, Smokey, I've got a little bit of background on this one. So, first of all, have you ever heard this song? You know you're right.
I'm trying to think if I have. I know we've covered a ton of Nirvana, and I've heard several that we haven't even covered, I believe, but I don't know if I know this one or not.
So the little background that I do have, shout out to the Trash Talkers for throwing this at me, but this was the last song Nirvana recorded. It was eventually released in 2002, 8 years after Kurt had passed away.
Okay.
So this is the last song Nirvana recorded.
Maybe that's why we haven't heard it.
And it's called You Know You're
Because it wasn't on one of the 3 big albums.
Yeah, but you know the Tribe usually votes on bigs. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's so crazy that we're going to check out a song.
So that would have been in 2002.
Yes, it was released in 2002, 8 years after Kurt passed. So, dude, does that not make you feel some kind of way? Like, we're about to check out the last song Nirvana did.
Yeah.
And it was released 8 years. Like, why did they hold it this long?
I don't know. I wonder if it was a track that they threw away off of In Utero or something.
Maybe.
Or were they working on something after that they never finished?
Damn. I don't know, man. We've many questions here. I'm excited to hear the song, and then of course we're gonna ask you
and to
guys
see the evolution that they were headed into when it all went down.
Now, what do you have at the title? You Know You're Right. You know you're right.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like he had an argument with Courtney or something.
Oh Lord.
He's like, oh yeah, you know you're right. Yeah, of course.
Smoke Dog.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
This feels so ominous for some reason.
Okay, so this is like a compilation video.
Funky.
It really is.
I will never bother you. I will never promise to. I will never follow you. I will never.
Dang, you might be right.
Never speak a word again. I will crawl away for good. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. Nothing was put into this, and always knew it would come to this. Things have never been so swell. I have never found a well. Talk about someone else, standing so against a mouth. Nothing bothers her. She just wants to love herself. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. The thought was put into this. I always know to come like this. Think that I've never been satisfied. I've never felt that feel.
I thought he was about to do the floss.
Couldn't do the Beavis.
Dude, half of their tour money went to replacing instruments.
That was a trademark, from what I understand, of them just absolutely wrecking their set after their shows.
I'm wondering, was it a gimmick, or was it just they were just so turned up? They were just like,
Probably, yeah. They probably just got into the performance. But then again, like, it's not something you could do at every single show. If you're going to be on tour, like, you can't be like, all right, there's 50 stops on this tour. I need 50 guitars, 50 sets of amps. Like,
dude,
it's impossible, right?
I could just see the road manager being like, please don't break this one. Please. God dang it.
There are no more. We were at Guitar Center. There's no more, Kurt. We can't get any more.
We're in a place called Wilmington, Oklahoma, with a population of 1,200. Where do you plan on finding an amp? Where are we getting this guitar from, Kurt? Where?
What, we need to just call up Ibanez and have them send them over? Like,
this is your last guitar, okay?
It's 1994, Kurt.
Boo! Like, god dang, man. I don't know how much money they were bringing in, but I guarantee you their road manager was like, please stop breaking stuff. And not only that, they're hopping into the crowd. God dang, there's another lawsuit.
Yeah.
I mean, during this time, I don't think.
PV has already cut us off, Kurt. Come
Jesus
on.
Christ, dude, man.
We don't have any more credit.
God, I mean, the guy, dude, while watching this, man, I was thinking, Trash Talkers, Tribe members, you guys, if you know, let us know in the live chat or down in the comment section. But I'm curious, who was the first person that's credited for stage diving? I'd like to know who was the first person to actually hop out in the crowd.
It came around in the metal era, right? Or punk, maybe.
Man, I'd love to know who's credited as being the first person to just. Yeah. And what did the crowd think? Were they like, oh hell,
You think any of like the early rockers did it? That seems a little too much for that era, right?
I don't know. I would not be surprised if Elvis kind of wiggled his way down a little bit. It was like,
y'all catch me. Catch me right now.
Not during, beautiful. Not during the heavy stage of Elvis. Like, whoa.
Hold on, Elvis. I don't know if you noticed, but it's a little heavier these days.
You got little pounds on you, man. Yeah, but I'd like to know who was credited to be the first, because it paved the way. It paved the way for a good, turned up, electrifying show. Yeah. It's like if those people in the first 10 rows, if they paid for those tickets to be that close to you, it's like, you know what, maybe they want to feel you. They want to I want to let my audience touch me. I want them to feel the sweat, be able to pull my shirt, do whatever they want.
Not safe to do that these days.
No, don't do it.
Nah, because you jump out there one time, you're going to have 15 lawsuits.
Especially Dave Blunt's. If you're watching this, don't do it.
Don't
do it.
They can't hold you, bro. Don't do it.
this is all fun and games. We're joking here.
Yeah.
But if y'all know who Dave Blunts is, just Google it. But he said he wants to jump out and stage dive. I could just see him laying down in
And
a
he
thing.
weighs a good 400 or 500 pounds.
And I'm thinking myself, because when he performs, he has an oxygen tank on. He's sitting on it. And I'm like, okay, how would they do it?
That might be his last show if he did.
I could just see him laying down in like a comforter, and then the crane picks him up. Like, all right, y'all ready?
It would have to be light. Like he's not gonna get up and run and jump. I mean, he'd have to step over there and just like, all right, y'all got me. All right, let's go.
I still would do it, man.
Yeah.
But no, dude, this was interesting to see, man. You know, and to see. You know, I know, it being a montage of Kurt's, First of all, what the hell was Kurt doing wearing a damn skirt crawling on stage? We'll talk about that another time. But
he did in that one video.
I know, but what the hell are you doing, Kurt? But no, I mean, having the montage of his career, and some of his pivotal moments, especially at the unplugs, and showing, his good times with his bad times, just throwing stuff all over the place. But to hear the last song that Nirvana covered, this one hits a little different, man.
Yeah. Pretty heavy too. Yeah. Maybe they were going in a heavier direction at the end. Yeah, I mean, of course, grunge came about. It was kind of like the intersection of punk and metal and alternative, and grunge kind of fell in the middle there. So there's a lot of heavy music in grunge, but this felt like maybe they were going like trying to push the boundaries a little more. Like, let's just go heavier on this one.
I agree, man. It just sounded like they were trying to push it a little further. And it makes you ask the question, like, God, if Kurt was around in the 2000s, like mid 2000s, what would Nirvana have sounded like?
Yeah.
Like during like
what would that evolution have sounded like?
Like, imagine if Nirvana was around when Linkin Park was at its biggest. Like,
and how would they have gotten along?
Oh, that would have been awesome, man.
Yeah, like the time this came out, what would Nirvana sound like? Because the new metal scene had already happened, and we're heading into the butt rock era. Like, what would Nirvana be doing at that time?
That's an interesting question that no one will ever know, but everybody wants to know. That's
Absolutely.
One of those questions.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious on what you think about, what do you think this song's about? You had mentioned Courtney Love.
Yeah. I feel like he wrote a lot of songs about Courtney Love, and I mean, it sounds like he's talking about a significant other.
Yeah.
So one would assume right on the surface that it was about Courtney.
Yeah, and again, just to throw a little curveball, for some reason in my head, I think he was talking, or in my head, of course, even the dude covered "Where Did You Sleep Last Night." Like you said, a lot of those songs sounds like he's talking about Courtney.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm thinking, what if he was seeing a therapist? And he was like, look, man, I'm only here because my record label tells me I need to be here. My band members tell me I need to be here. Everybody, and they're like, look, dude, okay, what do I need to do in my life? You need to do this. Okay,
Yeah.
What else? You need to go here. Okay, what else? All right, you're right, so I'm just going to say here and say,
Yeah.
okay.
Just accepting the inevitable.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
It's pointless to argue about it at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right.
God, who knows, man? This song's either about Courtney Love or a therapist or both. Or about either of those, man.
Yep.
God dang, man. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain, and shout out to the Trash Talkers for you guys telling us to check out "You Know You're Right" by Nirvana, because this one was a treat.
Absolutely.
100%. Guys, go cast your vote on what we do next Tuesday on Live with the Tribe, either on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. The link is down in the description, and your vote could matter on what we do next Tuesday. And with that being said, my name is Barry Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
Yeah, boy. You're right.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.